Okay, we're back for another video. This one is something that is currently happening, so I figured I would talk about it, kind of take y'all along with me because I'm not really sure how this is going to end up or what's going to happen, and hopefully it's nothing major. But I had to get some blood work done last week. I was getting it done just to make sure that I wasn't diabetic because my eyes have been changing. I think I talked about that in the last video that y'all watched. And so my eye doctor wanted me to check to see if maybe I had diabetes or something was going on because my eyes were changing so frequently and so drastically. So we went ahead and tested my levels for everything. And when the results came back in, I wasn't really expecting anything but a call saying you're not diabetic and maybe some levels being a little off, like maybe some of my supplements being off, but I didn't expect anything major. But my doctor called me and he just told me that there's some weird things going on in my blood that he can't really figure out. So we may have to go to another level. But basically, I don't have enough protein in my blood. I'm severely anemic, but not from lack of iron and not from lack of B12. So they think it might be because of some sort of chronic disease or something. I do have some autoimmune disorders as far as like I had this thing called a Henoch-Schönlein purpura a couple years back. And there's been some other things in my medical history that have been kind of strange, but I have been thought to have had leukemia twice in my life before. So I haven't had leukemia, thank God. But my doctor is concerned that we at least need to rule that out. So the things that were wrong, my red blood count was low. My white blood count was low. I don't have some hormone that my kidneys are supposed to be producing, which could have something to do with the purpura because that did attack my kidneys. And I also don't have enough protein in my blood. And he said it could be as minute as a supplement issue, that I'm not getting the supplements that I need, but it could be something else, and he just wants to rule out anything else. I don't think that I have leukemia. I don't think that that's something that I'm going to have to deal with, but maybe, I don't know. So this is what we're going to do. For the next 4 weeks, since I have my blood work, I go to the doctor every month. So for the next 4 weeks, I have to work on getting my protein intake higher, getting some more supplements in my system from things that I might be low, like my magnesium was low, taking some more supplements, getting more protein in, being very aware of what I'm putting in my body and seeing if maybe in 4 weeks, my blood levels and things that were wrong have changed. The anemia, I kind of knew probably something was going on because I also, after the surgery, once I'd gotten really, really sick and I lost a lot of weight, I actually stopped having a period altogether. I did not have a period for a year and a half. This past December, they came back. Surprise. Merry Christmas to me, right? The last one I had in January was really pretty heavy. I don't know if it has to do with the fact that it's just been so long since I've had one, or if it has to do with the anemia, or I don't know. It could be anything. So that's also something that we're concerned about and looking at, just to make sure that nothing major comes from that as well. My doctor said I'm close to being so anemic that I might need a blood transfusion in the future. I'm hoping that's not the case, and I may actually have to have some sort of immunity boosters. I know my mom has to get some immunity stuff done. She gets different people's antibodies and stuff into her body so that she can fight off things because she doesn't have the immune system to fight on her own. So I may end up having to also get those things done. So from here on out, we're just kind of waiting to see what my blood work will say in 4 weeks. I have to possibly get a bone marrow biopsy in 4 weeks if my levels have not changed. That is scary to me. I know that's a very painful process. I know it's not something that I want to do. I'm hoping that we can avoid that, but if not, then I guess we'll do what we have to do, but that's where we're at. We're just seeing if I can get my levels back, if I can get the protein up in my blood, if I can make sure that I'm getting what I need in my system. And if I'm still having such issues, then bone marrow biopsy. If it improves, we're seeing improvement. I'm not having as many issues. I'm getting more protein in my blood. My blood counts are going up, things like that, then I won't have to get the bone marrow biopsy and I can continue doing what I'm doing. I will definitely talk about some other things in the future, and I would like to hear from you guys. I really would, if something like this has happened to you, if you've dealt with this, if you've had anything kind of similar. I would like some feedback myself. If you would comment below, go to my socials. Shea 822 is my Instagram, and you can find me on Insta. Ask me questions there. You can email me, whatever. Just somehow get me your questions. Give me what you want to know, and also any comments or input that you might have, or even guidance. Like if you have been through something like this and you really you figured out what it was and it wasn't what the doctors are thinking right now, I would love the input on that. I really would love to hear what you have to say. So like, comment, subscribe. I hope this is helpful for you. I hope you're getting some information and this is something that you want to continue to see. Thank you. We're going to get through this together. Let's keep putting this out here. Let's ask questions. Let's get some information. Let's figure this out. Okay? All right. Peace.